Hey guys, Dr. Danny here. Welcome to episode 2 of this week's COWTAILS. This week, we're going to be reading with Ingrid here. Ingrid is our golden comet chicken, and she picked the book this week, and she chose Chicks with Salsa. She has an appetite like I do, so let's see if Ingrid enjoys the book this week too. Because we're reading about chicks with salsa, we also brought some extra special treats today. Chips with salsa, for chicks with salsa. We'll see if Ingrid is interested in those a little bit later. All right, here we go. Chicks and Salsa by Aaron Reynolds. Okay. There were grumblings in the hen house of Nuthatcher Farm. The chickens were tired of chicken feed. The rooster took it upon himself to solve this problem. Mrs. Nuthatcher, the farmer's wife, had started watching cooking shows in the afternoons. The rooster was perched on a fence post outside the farmhouse window when he discovered the solution to his problem. Salsa. Led by the rooster, the chickens crept into the garden, where they took tomatoes and uprooted onions. They're doing some stealing. Chickens do that. That night, the chickens ate chips and salsa. Though nobody was quite certain where the chickens got the chips. The tasty tang of tomatoes and the onions hung over the barnyard, and the rooster said, "Olé!" Very soon, there were mumblings at the duck pond of Nuthatcher Farm. Inspired by the chickens, the ducks decided they were tired of fish. With the rooster's encouragement, the ducks dipped into the garden, where they selected cilantro and gathered garlic. That night, the ducks ate guacamole, though nobody was quite certain where the ducks got the avocados. The spicy scent of garlic and cilantro hung over the barnyard, and the ducks said, "Olé!" The next morning, there were rumblings in the pig pen at Nuthatcher Farm. Overwhelmed by the intensing aromas, the pigs decided they were tired of slop. While the rooster distracted the farmer Nuthatcher, the pigs plodded into the garden, where they borrowed beans and chopped chilies. That night, the pigs ate nachos, though nobody was quite certain where the pigs got the nacho cheese sauce. The delightful deliciousness of cheese and chilies hung over the barnyard, and the pigs said, "Olé." As everyone knows, when a passion for Southwestern cuisine takes a hold of farm animals, and so many scrumptious spices, savory scents collide in the barnyard air, it can only lead to one thing: Fiesta. They're throwing a fiesta. It's a big old party. The rooster got things organized, then returned to his fence post to watch for a good enchilada recipe. The horses decorated the barn. The bull practiced his Mexican hat dance, though nobody was quite certain where the bull got a sombrero. And the chickens, ducks, and pigs snuck into the garden, but all of their spicy Southwestern supplies were gone. The scallions had been stolen, the peppers had been pilfered, the limes had been lifted. But there were slurpings in the kitchen of Nuthatcher Farm. Stirred by the succulent smells of the barnyard, Mrs. Nuthatcher had decided to make tamales for the county fair. The saucy sweetness hung over the farmhouse kitchen, and Mrs. Nuthatcher said, "Olé!" Disappointed, the animals canceled the fiesta. That's a bummer, huh? Ingrid thinks that's a bummer. That evening, the chickens ate their chicken feed, the ducks ate their fish, and the pigs ate their slop. But while the Nuthatchers were at the fair, the rooster crept into the kitchen and borrowed a French cookbook. See, they're looking at the French cookbook. The next morning, the rooster ate crepes with white grapes in champagne sauce, though nobody was quite certain where the rooster learned how to read. We've got a little addition to story time here. This is Nala. She's one of our farm cats. Apparently she wants to listen too, so Nala can stay here. Or not. A satisfied smile stretched over the rooster's beak. The guineas are coming in the barn now, so they must want a party too. And after all that French cuisine, the rooster said, ooh la la. All right, guys, that's the end of the book for this week. Chicks and salsa. We'll see if Miss Ingrid here wants any chips and salsa. Let's see if she wants any. What do you think? What do you think? I think she's into it. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. We'll pick a new book, have a new farm animal, and we'll read together. All right? Parents, make sure you keep reading with your kids. It's an awesome way to improve their language skills and get them interested in reading. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, Ingrid.